fluid on your vehicle. Right here is just a generic brand. It's like 25 bucks for this can right here. And the way you tell if you need antenna fluid is if your radio's been real staticky recently, even when you're not going through hills and mountains and stuff. If it's real staticky and been real staticky, it's probably because you're low on antenna fluid. What antenna fluid does is it sticks the radio signals to the antenna without the proper amount of antenna fluid on it. The radio signals will just bounce off and not stick. When they stick, it allows them to go through the metal antenna into the radio, which turns them into sound. So what you're gonna have to do is, this is just the spray type because I don't like trying to add to the antenna fluid holder because they do have a self-oiler. Well, some of them do. This model does not, but you will need to check your owner's manual to see if your model does have the self-oiler. If it does, you can just pour it in the little area underneath the hood, or sometimes it's underneath the glove box. But when you get your antenna fluid, you can get it from just about any parts store. You're gonna take it, give it a good shake, because this is the aerosol version. And when you do spray your antenna fluid, you want to start at the bottom of the antenna and go all the way up. And once you have that done, you'll go around to the other side, spray the other side. And once you have both sides sprayed, your radio should work. You will need to clean up the mess. As you can see, there's antenna fluid all over the place. You do not want that on your windshield because you can't see out of it once some water gets on there. So you'll need to clean that off. But as you can see now, the antenna fluid has been properly placed on here. This radio antenna should work, and you'll want to wipe off the extra antenna fluid just like that. And once you've done that, your antenna will now work properly, because the radio signals can stick to this when they catch in the antenna fluid. The main thing about when you go to get your antenna fluid, you are going to have to tell them if it has a Bluetooth radio, a satellite radio, and on like that. And if you have aftermarket radio in there, it will be a little bit different antenna fluid. This is just the generic brand for the Ford Explorer. The engine type don't really matter in this, or transmission type, none of that. It's just mainly what type of radio you have, and if you have a Bluetooth radio and so on and so forth, it will be a little bit different. And that's how you put antenna fluid on your vehicle.